Hello everyone, welcome to Infinite Floating Stocks. I am Venkat, and in this session, I'm gonna talk about short straddle option strategy. Okay, so this strategy is high rated strategy. I mean, most of the people who are professional traders they love this strategy. Okay, because it gives really good results in the market. Okay, so remember the name and concentrate. Listen to this session with utmost concentration. Okay, this strategy is very important, and we generally use this strategy on a regular basis. Okay, so name of the strategy is short straddle option strategy. Okay, so let's start. All right, so these are the contents for today's session. I'm going to talk about what is short straddle option strategy. I mean, I'm going to explain you the definition of short straddle, and also I'm going to explain you about the short straddle in very simpler words so that you can understand it in a very simpler manner. Okay, and I'll be telling you which strikes to be chosen when you're dealing with this strategy. And let's talk about what will be the maximum risk, and what will be the maximum reward or minimum reward, etc. Okay, let's talk about profit and loss, maximum loss or maximum profit that is involved when you use this short straddle option strategy. Okay, and after that I'll be talking about the break even points. Break even point is a point where you don't get any profit and any loss. Okay, I mean you'll be close to zero. Okay, you need to understand the break even point as well when you're dealing with this strategy. And I'll be explaining you the payoff chart for short straddle. And after that, we'll be talking about effect of volatility and effect of theta on short straddle option strategy. Then the next point is very important. I'm gonna explain you when to implement, at what time you need to implement. Okay, I mean, you need to be considering what will be the favorable time to implement the strategy in the market. Okay, so I'll be telling you all those criterias that you need to be looking for before implementing this strategy. Okay, so I'll be explaining you about when to implement this short straddle option strategy. And after that, the most important point comes. It's about entry, exit, and stop loss. Okay, so I'll be revealing you the entry point, entry time, and exit point or exit time, and also stop loss. Okay, what should be the stop loss when you're dealing with short straddle? Okay, so stop loss is very important in the strategy because we are an option seller here. Okay, this strategy is related to selling. Okay, option seller, we are an option seller here, which will be having unlimited risk. Okay, so we can convert that unlimited risk to limited risk by putting proper stop loss. Okay, and finally I'll be discussing the important points that you need to be keeping in the mind while dealing with short straddle option strategy. Okay, all right, let's start with the first content. So what is short straddle option strategy? Before explaining this, I'll be revising the previous two important strategies that I have taught to you. Okay, the first one is short strangle. Okay, in short strangle, we sell out of the money call option, we sell out of the money put option. Okay, in next strategy is long strangle. There, we buy out of the money call option and buy out of the money put option. Okay, so that is short strangle and long strangle. Okay, this strategy is short straddle. Okay, so this strategy is similar to short strangle. Okay, uh, wait, I'll write it down. Short strangle is similar to short straddle. Okay, and long strangle is similar to long straddle. Okay, so just remember this point. Short strangle is similar to short straddle. Long strangle is similar to long straddle. Okay, in short straddle, sorry, in short triangle, what we do? We sell out of the money call and out of the money put. Okay. We sell out of the money call and out of the money put. But in short straddle, we sell at the money call and we sell at the money put. Only difference. This is the only difference. Okay. Okay. All right. This is very important. Short triangle is similar to short straddle and long triangle is similar to long straddle. Okay. So let's understand this difference, because I'm trying to explain you short straddle by considering short triangle. Okay. This strategy we have already discussed about this strategy, which is short triangle, where we sell out of the money call option and out of the money put option. Okay. So now I'm going to discuss about short straddle, in which we sell at the money call option and we sell at the money put option at the same time. Okay. So done. We are done with the strategy. That's it. That's the only difference between short triangle and short straddle. Okay. Remaining everything is same. Okay. Let's go through the all the slides and let's go through the risk, reward, and entry times and the stop loss point, etc. and all those things. I'll be explaining you all those things in next few minutes. But the major difference between short triangle and short straddle is only one thing, which is in short triangle we sell out of the money call option and out of the money put option. Okay. But in short straddle, which is this strategy, we sell at the money call option and at the money put option. Okay. That's the major difference between short triangle and short straddle. Okay. Remember this thing. In short triangle, we sell out of the money call option and out of the money put option. In short straddle, we sell at the money call option and at the money put option. Okay. All right. So here is the definition. Here is a formal definition for short straddle. The short straddle is also called as sell straddle. Why? Selling is nothing but going short, right? So that's the reason short straddle is also called as sell straddle. And it is a neutral strategy. Yes. Because I already told you that this strategy is similar to short triangle. Okay. So short triangle, long triangle, short straddle, and long straddle. These four strategies are neutral strategies and non-directional strategies. Okay. Irrespective of market direction, we'll be able to see profits in our portfolio. Okay. So these strategies are neutral strategies and non-directional strategies. Even if the market goes up, you'll get money. Even if the market is going down, you'll get the money. Even if the market moves in the sideways direction, then also you'll be able to see profits when you use short straddle, short triangle, long straddle, and long triangle. Okay. And short straddle is a sell. Okay. So short straddle is also called as sell straddle, is a neutral option strategy that involve simultaneous selling of put and call option of same underlying stock, same strike price, of same expiration. Okay. Done. That is at the money call option. We need to be selling at the money call option and at the money put option. That's it. So we can implement short straddle if you are unclear about the market direction. That's what I told, because this is non-directional option strategy and this is neutral strategy. We get to see profits irrespective of market direction. Okay. Implement this strategy if you are unclear whether the market goes up or down or sideways. Okay. So the market can go either upward, either downward, or sideways. Okay. So you can implement this strategy irrespective of market direction, because this strategy is neutral strategy, and this strategy is also called as non-directional option strategy, because irrespective of market direction, this strategy helps you in making money. Okay. So we can implement this strategy if we are unclear about the market direction. We can also implement this strategy when we are unclear about whether the market is going up or down or sideways. Okay. And short straddle option strategy can also be called as non-directional option strategy. I have already explained it, because irrespective of market direction, we will be able to see the profits. Okay. The only difference between short triangle and short straddle is in short triangle, we sell out of the money call option and we sell out of the money put option. Okay. In short straddle, We sell at the money call option and at the money put option. That's it. Okay. So which strikes to choose? Simple. I already told we need to be choosing at the money strikes. Okay. So what is at the money? Pretty simple. Let's get on to option chain table. So this is at the money. At the money is the area where the color change happens. Okay, so here the yellow color is turning to white, and here the yellow is turning to white, or white is turning to yellow. Okay, so 13350 and 13400 are at the money strikes. Okay, so you can choose 13350 or 13400. Okay, so let's get on to our strategy builder, and let me choose Nifty and select options here. Then let's select the nearest expiry. Then what was the at the money? You can choose either 14,400 or 14,350. Let me select 14,350. 14,350, sell, and I see I have selected. I'm shorting call here at the money call. Then I'll short at the money put. That's it. This is how the payoff diagram looks like. Okay. So or you can also do this thing 14,400 because 14,400 is also at the money. 14,400. Okay. So you can also short 14,400 put and 14,400 call. Okay, add position. That's it. Same. This is how the diagram looks like. Okay, you should be shorting at the money call option and at the money put option to make it short straddle. Okay, so which strike to choose? Pretty simple. You just need to choose at the money strikes. That's it. No complex. No, you need not check OI. You should not be checking OI and change in OI, etc. Okay, so simply sell at the money call option and sell at the money put option to implement short straddle option strategy. Okay, so selected at the money strikes should have less volatility IV or index. Okay, you should be implementing this strategy when India VIX is less than 23 or 24 or 25. Okay, see what's the current India VIX? The current value of India VIX is 22.42. Okay, see the current value of India VIX is 22.31. Okay, around 22.42. Okay, so this India VIX should be less than 24 or 25 for us to implement this short straddle option strategy. Okay, so you need to be considering that, and premiums should be close to each other when you are shorting it. Okay, so pretty simple, right? What are the strikes that you need to? So there is no confusion in choosing the strikes. Okay, you just need to short both at the money call option and at the money put option. Okay, so and we need less volatile market to implement this strategy to see more profits. Okay, we need India VIX to be less than 24 or 25. Okay, and shorted premiums should be close to each other. Okay, and short straddles are limited profit and unlimited risk. Why limited profit and unlimited risk? What we are doing here, we are shorting. Shorting, that means we are selling. Okay, that means we are an option seller here. Okay, we don't get the right here, we get the obligation. Okay, we get the obligation to buy or sell. Okay, so in this scenario, in for an option seller, the risk is unlimited and profits are only limited. Okay, so in short straddle option strategy, it is a limited profit and unlimited risk option trading strategy. Okay, so that can be used when an option trader thinks that underlying securities will experience little volatility. I mean, less volatility. We need less volatile market for this. That's what I told. What I have been telling, we need India VIX to be less than 24 or 25 to implement this strategy. Okay, remember that point. India VIX need to be less than 24 or 25 for us to implement short straddle. Okay, it's simple. We just need to sell at the money call option and sell at the money put option. Okay, that's it. And unlimited risk can be controlled by putting proper stop loss. You already know this. This is very important. Stop loss, without stop loss don't work. Okay, so what is risk and reward? You already know. Risk is nothing but how much we're gonna lose. Here we are an option seller. We are selling at the money call option and at the money put option to implement or to make short, to construct short straddle. Okay, so when we are an option seller, risk will be unlimited. Okay, but that can be made to limited, that can be converted to limited risk by putting proper stop loss. Okay, and reward is limited. Let's get on to payoff chart and look at it. Okay, So what I have done here, I have choose to 14,400 and I have shorted CA and PE. Okay. So this is how the chart looks like. I mean, this is how the payoff chart looks like. Look, the risk is unlimited here. If market is going to, if market is coming down drastically, then you will get more loss. If market is moving towards upward drastically, then also you'll be losing more money. Okay. So here the profits are limited. Look at the green area. Green area is very small here. Okay. That means our profits are limited here because we are an option seller here, because we are selling at the money call option and we are selling at the money put option. Okay. So profits are limited and risk is unlimited here. Okay. So this risk can be decreased, or this risk can be controlled by putting stop loss. I'm going to talk about stop loss in next few minutes. Okay. So this is how your payoff diagram looks like. And break-even points. Break-even points are very important. They are very easy to calculate. Pretty simple. So 14,400, right? 14,400 plus 124 and 151. Add two premiums. 124 plus 151 equal to 14,675. 14,675. Okay, that is the upper boundary or upper break-even level. Okay, for lower break even, you need to subtract both the premiums. 14,400 minus 124 minus 151. Subtract both the premiums for lower break even point. Okay, which is 14,125. Okay, this is 14,125 is a lower break even point. So you need to be subtracting both the premiums from the shorted strike price. Okay, so that's how you need to calculate break evens. Even if you're lazy to calculate, no problem. You take the help of this website, opstra.defineedge.com strategy builder. So this will directly calculate and give you the break-even values. So you can mark these levels on the chart, which is 14,125. Let's get on to 10 minute, 14, or let's be in 1 hour. Okay, let's be in 30 minute. 14,125. Where is 14,125? Yes, this is 14. Oh, sorry. This is 14,125. And what's the higher upper break even? 14,675. 14,675. Okay, so we need market to stay in this range only for us to make profits. Okay, I mean, market should be moving like this. Okay, market should be staying in this range only for us to make money before 20th of January, because that was the expiry that we have selected. Okay, so we need market to stay in that range before 20th of January. Okay, so in that case, we'll be making money. If it is staying in that range, look at that. I mean, that range is green range. That range is profitable range. Okay, if breakout is happening from that range, we'll make loss. If breakout is happening from that range towards upward, then also we'll be seeing losses. Okay, so that can be controlled by putting stop loss. No worries. That unlimited risk can be controlled to limited, can be converted to limited risk by putting proper stop loss. Okay, and this how, I mean, this is how you should be marking the ranges on the chart and wait for the market to stay in that range only. So we need market to be staying in that range only for us to make profits, because that is a green range. Okay, that is a profitable range. Okay, we need market to be staying between 14,125 and 14,675. Okay, if market ends between this range, between these break evens, then we get to see profits. Okay, if market is breaking lower boundary, then we'll face losses. If the market is breaking upper boundary also, then also we'll be seeing losses. Okay, this loss, unlimited loss, can be converted to limited loss by putting proper stop loss. Okay, so yeah, this is how you should be marking your levels on the chart. And once the market is coming to break this point, you need to be exiting from both the positions. For example, if market is coming I mean, imagine that market came and trying to break this level. Okay, in that scenario, your stop loss will get hit at this point and you need to exit from both the positions. Okay, even if the market is going to break this level, then you need to exit from both the position. Okay, so this is how your payoff chart will look like. And it we because we are an option seller, risk is unlimited here and reward is only limited here. And that's how you need to be calculating break evens. It's pretty simple. You just need to subtract both the premiums from this to get lower boundary, and you need to add both these premiums to get the upper boundary to this strike price. Okay, so that's all about break evens, risk and reward. Okay, so risk is unlimited because we're an option seller, and risk is unlimited in short straddle option strategy. Why? Because we are selling at the money call option and we are selling at the money put option. Okay, and the maximum loss for short straddle strategy is unlimited. That's what I have shown in payoff chart. Okay, and large losses for short straddle can be incurred when the underlying stock price makes strong move either upwards or downwards before expiration. Okay, that's what I have told. See, if it is moving strong moves, it will come out of our range. If it is coming out of the range, we'll make losses. See, if it is moving strong word towards downward, we make loss. Even if it is making strong move towards upside, if it is crossing our range, then also we'll get to see losses. Okay, so that's what I have written here. Large losses for short straddle can be incurred when the underlying stock price makes strong move either towards upward or downward before expiration. Okay, causing the both short call and short put to expire in deep in the money. Okay, and with proper stop loss, this strategy can be a game changer. Okay, this is very important. You should not be forgetting the stop loss because this is unlimited risk strategy. Okay, put proper stop loss and get the advantage of this strategy. Okay, this is the strategy loved by most of the people. By putting proper and accurate stop loss, this will give amazing results. Okay, you can generate monthly income from short triangle strategy and short straddle strategy. Okay, this is very important and very easy to implement. Okay, and this is a formula to calculate the risk. If you don't understand, no worries, don't pay any attention to this formula. It's hard to remember. Even if you don't want to remember, if you're lazy to remember, no worries, don't write it down in your notebooks. Okay, because it's unnecessary. We are not going to write any examinations here. Okay, so just get on to payoff charts and understand it. You'll get to know what's the maximum loss, what's the maximum money that you're gonna lose if it is going against you, or what's the maximum reward that you're gonna get if it is staying in your range. Okay, so profits are limited because we're an option seller. Profits are limited in short straddle because we're an option seller, because we are selling at the money call option and at the money put option here to make it or to construct short straddle. Okay, so the maximum profit for the short straddle is achieved when the underlying stock when the underlying stock price on the expiration date is trading at the strike price of the options sold. Okay, so look at the maximum profit. Here is the peak, right? The maximum profit is 20,572. When that can happen? That will be happening when the market ends at this strike price, 14,400. Look, when look at the x-axis. When we are at 14,400, it will show maximum profit around 20,572. Okay, so that's what I have written there. The maximum profit for short straddle is achieved when the underlying stock price on expiration date is trading at the money or at the strike price of the options that we have sold. Okay, and at this price both the options expire worthless and option trader gets to gain the entire premium that that can be taken as profit. Okay, uh, I mean, we'll be getting both the premium for an option seller. We need premiums to come down to zero. Okay, because we are selling first and buying later. Okay, so in that scenario we need premiums to be coming down to zero. Okay, that means we need premiums to come down to zero. Okay, that means we need this 151 to come down to zero and this 124 to come down to zero. For that to happen, market needs to be ending at this peak point. That means market should be ending around or close to 14,400 for us to see maximum profits in this strategy. Okay, so that's all about profits, and this is a formula to calculate the maximum profit. Ignore, no need to remember. You just need to look at payoff chart and analyze your profits and losses. Break even point is a point where you don't get any profit and loss, and this is a formula to calculate break evens. I already shown you. It's pretty simple. You just need to subtract 14,400, right, minus 124 first premium minus 151 second premium. That will give you the lower level 14,125, 14,125, and for upper boundary 14,400 plus 124 plus 151. You need to add both the premiums. Okay, so it is 14,635, 675, which is the upper boundary here. That's how you need to be calculating break evens. Even if you are lazy, don't try to calculate. Just make use of this website and mark these levels on your chart and look at the market. Okay, that's all about break even. And you already know about payoff chart. Okay, how to add them? Pretty simple. For an here I have sold 13,350 and 13,350, both call option and put option. Okay, so that's how it looks like. This is how the payoff chart or payoff diagram looks like. Okay, and effect of volatility, you already know. Okay, we need less volatile market. I already told that volatility, Indian VIX should be less than 24 or 25 for us to implement this short straddle option strategy. Okay, so we need lower the volatility or VIX, less will be the movement in the market. That means market will move in sideways. If market moves in sideways, this strategy is best strategy to make money in sideway market. Okay, so short straddle needs sideway market, and short straddle needs market to stay in a range. Yeah, this is a range, this is a break even points. So we need market to stay in this range for us to get maximum profits, because that range is green range according to payoff chart. Okay, so we need market to be staying in the range when we are implementing short straddle option strategy. Okay, that can happen when VIX is low. When I say low, that means VIX should be, India VIX should be less than 24 or 25. Okay, so the present value of India VIX is 22.42. This is India VIX. Value of India VIX is 22.42, which is less than 24 or 25. So we can implement this strategy and make use of sideway market. Okay, and effect of theta. So effect of theta on short straddle. So I already told you that for an option seller, theta is best friend. Okay, so theta is nothing but time decay, which is nothing but premiums will come down to zero when they are moving closer to expiry. Okay, so for short straddle, short is nothing but sell. We are selling at the money call option and at the money put options. Okay, that means we need both the premiums to come down to zero. Okay, so theta is a best friend of option seller, and theta will have positive impact on short straddle option strategy. Okay, so theta or time decay has positive impact on short straddle option strategy when it is closer to expiry. Okay, so decay happens faster when it is closer to expiry. Theta will be more powerful on Wednesday and Thursday, and it will try to bring down the premiums to zero on expiry day. Okay, so that is the reason this strategy works best if you implement on Thursday. Okay, so when to implement? I already told, just now I told you need to be implementing on Thursday. It works best. On Wednesday also it gives good results. Okay, so short straddle can be implemented on every day. You can also implement it on every day except Friday. Okay, so it gives amazing results on Wednesday and Thursday, and it gives good results on Monday and Tuesday. I repeat, this is very important point. You can implement short straddle on every day except Friday. It gives amazing results on Wednesday and Thursday, because Wednesday and Thursday decay happens more faster. I mean, theta will earn you all your profits. Okay, so it works. It gives amazing results on Wednesday and Thursday, and it gives good results on Monday and Tuesday. Okay, so here are entry, exit, and stop loss points. Very important slide. This is very important slide. Uh, I already told you that in the beginning of the session that short triangle and short straddle are similar to each other. Okay, I mean short straddle is similar to short triangle. Okay, there in short triangle we sell out of the money call option and out of the money put option, which is having high OI and high change in OI. Okay, here we sell at the money call option and at the money put option. Okay, now entry points are same, exit points are same for short triangle and short straddle. Okay, entry should be around 10 a.m. When I say around 10 a.m., entry should be done between 9:50 or 9:55 to 10:05 or 10:10. Okay, and before making an entry, consider OI, change in OI and India VIX. Like I told, India VIX should be less than 23 and 24 because we need sideway market. Okay, we need sideway market to achieve good results using this strategy. Okay, and we can implement short straddle on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Ignore Friday. You should not be ignore Friday. Okay, you should not be implementing short triangle and short straddle on Fridays. Okay, so because we have tried, we got negative results on it. That's the reason. We have been working on this strategy since very long, so we know everything about this strategy. So with that experience, I'm saying you guys to not implement this strategy on Friday. Okay, so we can implement short straddle on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It works amazingly on Wednesday and Thursday because theta decay happens more faster on Wednesday and Thursday. It works, I mean, it gives good results on Monday and Tuesday. Okay, and it works best on Thursday, which is an expiry day. Theta will be more powerful on Thursday. And if it is Monday and Tuesday, try to trade on Nifty index. Okay, practice every strategy on Nifty first. So if it is Monday and Tuesday, try to work on Nifty index. Okay, so if you're trying to work on, if you're trying to implement a new strategy that you have learned, you need to be trying it out on Nifty index only. Okay, because Nifty index is less volatile and Nifty index is beginner friendly. Okay, Bank Nifty is very volatile. Bank Nifty usually makes unpredictable moves. Bank Nifty moves with high, I mean, it moves with more speed. Okay, Bank Nifty makes wild moves. Okay, so I would suggest all the beginners, and if someone is trying to implement new strategy, if someone is trying to learn new strategy, they should be implementing it on Nifty index first, then come on to Bank Nifty. Okay, so if it is Monday and Tuesday, try to trade on Nifty index, and Nifty index is less volatile when compared to Bank Nifty index, and it's safe to practice on Nifty index first. Okay, and if it is Wednesday and Thursday, you need to be trading on Bank Nifty index for better premiums only when you got some experience on Nifty index. Okay, so if it is Monday and Tuesday, trade on Nifty index. If it is Wednesday and Thursday, trade on Bank Nifty index for better premiums. Okay, so get some experience on Nifty index, then come on to Bank Nifty index. Okay, and exit point. Exit should be around 1 p.m. and 1:15 p.m. You already know this because I have already explained you about this thing in short triangle option strategy. Okay, the entry time and exit time is same for short triangle and short straddle. Okay, exit should be at 1 p.m. or 1:15 p.m. because after 1:15 p.m. European markets will open and Indian market, that will affect Indian market, and Indian markets will be more volatile after 1:30. Okay, so we need less volatile market for this, so we need to exit before European markets get open. Okay, and markets will be more volatile after 1 or 1:15 p.m. I already told you the reason. Okay, for short straddle we need less volatile market. We need India VIX to be less than 24 or 25 for to implement this strategy. Okay, so after 1:15 after 1:15 European markets will open and Indian markets volatile, I mean, volatility will increase. India VIX will increase. Okay, Indian markets will be more volatile after 1:15 p.m. Okay, so it's ideal to exit when it's 1 p.m. or 1:15 p.m. Okay, or exit when you see around 700 to 800 profit when you are trading with one lot. Okay, or exit when you see around 1000 to 1300 profit when you are trading with two lots. That's an advice because we get to see around 700 or 600 profit when we are trading with one lot, and we got to see 1000 to 1100 1200 profit when we are trading with two lots. Okay, so very important, entry should be at 10 a.m, around 10 a.m. Okay, that can be between 9:55 to 10:05. Okay, and exit should be strictly around 1 p.m. That can be from 1 p.m to 1:15 or 1:20 p.m, not more than that. Do not try to hold. You can hold, you can experiment, you'll learn new things. You may lose money all as well, but you'll get to learn some new things. Okay. Exit should be at 1 or 1:15 because market will be more volatile after 1:15 because European markets open after 1:15 p.m. That affects Indian market, and Indian market volatility will increase after 1:15 p.m. For short straddle, we need less volatile market, so we need to exit at 1 or 1:15 p.m. In terms of profits, if you see around 700 profit, exit when you're trading with one lot. If you're trading with two lots, if you see profit around 1,000 rupees, exit immediately. Okay. So stop loss is very important. It's pretty simple. Any day, it can be any day, it can be any index. Okay. Premiums of add both premiums of CE and premiums of PE. Okay. Add premium of CE and premium of PE. Okay. For example, if premium of CE is 100 and if premium of PE is 120, then stop loss for shorted call strike is 220, which is 100 plus 120, 220. Okay. And stop loss for shorted PE strike is 220, which is 100 plus 220. Stop loss will be same for both. Okay. I repeat, stop loss is very important. Without stop loss, you should not be trading. It's like you should, without weapons, you should not be going to war. Similarly, without stop loss, you should not be going to trade. Okay. Without weapons, what can happen? You will be killed there in war if you go to war without weapons. Similarly, if you trade without stop loss, you'll be killed here as well. All your money will be lost. Okay. Stop loss helps you to control your losses. Okay. So do not forget to put your stop loss. It's very important. And this is a formula to calculate stop loss, which is very easy. You just need to add premium of call option and premium of put option and set the result for as a stop loss for both PE and CE. Okay. For example, if premium of call option is 100 and if the premium of put option is 120, what will be the result? 100 plus 120 is 220. Okay. So 220 will be the stop loss for shorted call option and 220 will be the stop loss for shorted put option. So stop loss will be same. It's just addition of both the premiums, call side and put side. Okay. So very important. If stop loss hits on CE side, then PE side gives you huge profits and it protects us from huge loss. Okay. If stop loss hits on PE side, then CE side gives you huge profits. Let's get onto the chart. See, this is our range. Okay. Imagine the market made wild move and it broke the upper level. In that scenario, you get to see profits from CE side. Okay. You get to see profits from PE side. If market is breaking the lower boundary, you get to see profits from call side. Okay. So that saves us from huge loss. Okay. So because this strategy is hedged strategy, so irrespective of market direction, you get to see profits if it is staying if market is staying in this range. Okay. If market is breaking the boundaries, oh, all right. If market is breaking the boundaries, if it is breaking, okay, if it is breaking upper boundary, or if it is breaking lower boundary, you need to be exiting from both the positions. Okay. If it is breaking upper boundary, then you need to close call position and also put position. Okay. I repeat, if market is hitting stop loss towards upside, then you need to close upper level and also lower level. You need to exit from call side and also from put side. Okay. So if stop loss hits on one side, loss will be less because you will get to see profits from other instrument. If stop loss is getting to hit on PE side, you will get to see profits from CE side. If stop loss is getting to hit from CE side, you will get to see profits from PE side. Okay. So if stop loss hits on one side, loss will be very less because positions are hedged here. And if stop loss hits on one side, exit from both the positions. Okay. And if stop loss hits on one side, we have two options. One, you can exit from both the positions. Two, we have a chance to make adjustments. Okay. We'll be learning about adjustments in upcoming sessions. And adjustments play a key role in option selling. Okay. Because when stop loss hits, we'll get to see some loss. to convert that loss position to profit, we need to make some adjustments. Okay. I'll be teaching about adjustments in upcoming sessions because it's an advanced concept. Okay. And adjustments keep our positions hedged. Hedging is nothing but hedging is a technique that can be used to minimize our loss, or hedging is a technique that can be used to bring back our positions into profits from losses. Okay. So that's all about stop loss. And now I'm going to talk about some important points that you guys need to keep in the mind while dealing with short straddle option strategy. Okay. So selected ATM strikes should have less volatility. That means India VIX should be less than 24 or 25. And shorted call option, I mean, shorted call option and shorted put option should be closer to each other. Their premiums should be closer to each other. Okay. And short straddle needs less volatile market. India VIX should be less than 24 or 25. And theta will have positive impact because what we are doing, we are implementing short straddle. That means we are selling at the money call option and at the money put option. Okay. That means we are an option seller here. Okay. That means we need premiums to come down to zero. Okay. That means time decay. Theta decay is a friend of option seller. Okay. So that theta decay will have positive impact on short straddle. Okay. And always have a look on option Greeks and payoff chart. Payoff chart is very important. That will help you analyze your maximum risk, maximum reward, etc. Break-even points and all those things. It's mandatory to have a look at payoff charts when you are in position. Before entering position, also you can backtest strategies from payoff charts. Okay. And always prefer to short at the money call option and at the money put option. Okay. Uh, I mean, it's suggestible for you to make good money. If you want to short in the money call options or put options, or out of the money call options and put options, I mean, risk may be higher. Okay. If you want, you can try out. But with experience, I'm telling you that it's always preferable to short at the money call option and at the money put option to make it short straddle. Okay. And theta will be more powerful on Thursday. You already know this. And you should be watching the index chart instead of watching of option chart. Okay. And short straddle needs sideways market. You already know this. As most of the times market moves sideways, short straddle is one of the best strategies. Okay. According to history, market moves sideways most of the times. Okay. We need to utilize that sideways movement by implementing short straddle or short triangle strategies. Okay. Market generally moves in sideways from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay. So we need to take advantage of it. Okay. So we need to implement short triangle or short straddle from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and book your profits. Okay. Short triangle is nothing but selling out of the money call option and out of the money put option. Short straddle is nothing but selling at the money call option and at the money put option. Okay. Entry and exit points are same. Entry should be around 10 a.m. Exit should be around 1 p.m. Okay. Stop loss is also same. You just need to add premiums of both call and put and set that set that value as stop loss for both call side and put side. Okay. And you need to be exiting from both the positions if stop loss gets hit towards one side. Okay. And if it is closer to expiry, theta will earn you all your profits. Okay. So when you are in short straddle position, so it is highly suggestible to use short straddle option strategy on Wednesday and Thursday because theta will be more powerful and stronger on Wednesday and Thursday. And this short straddle gives amazing results on Wednesday and Thursday. Okay. All right. Here are some tips. Always select ATM strikes. Do not go for ITM or OTM. Do not forget to put stop loss. I already told you the importance of stop loss. It's like going to war without weapons. Okay. So do not forget to put stop loss. It's pretty simple. You just need to add premium of call option and premium of put option. Then set that value as stop loss for both call side and put side. And always have a look at payoff charts before making an entry. Okay. Also, you need to have a look at payoff charts while in the trade as well. That will tell you the maximum risk that you're gonna have and maximum reward that you're gonna make, maximum profits that you're gonna make. Okay. That will help you predict how much you're gonna gain, how much you're gonna lose, etc. Payoff diagrams are very important. Okay. All right, that's all for today. That's all for this session. So hope you guys loving it. Hope you guys are very impressed with the strategies that I have been teaching. Okay. If you guys have any questions and if you guys are uncomfortable with any concept or any line, please feel free to call me up anytime, or you can message us anytime. I'll be answering all your queries. I'll be really happy to help you guys. So please try to talk to us if you have any questions, and if you are hesitant to talk, you can also message us at any time. Our team will be replying you. Our team will be very happy to help you or clear all your doubts. Okay. So if you like this strategy, if you guys really happy with the way of the teaching, and if you guys really looking to implement the strategy and make some money, please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Thank you everyone.